On an ordinary day, a passenger plane took off from one of the airports, heading to its usual destination. But this flight was not at all ordinary, because this plane never arrived. It disappeared as if it had never been, and no wreckage or trace was found until suddenly it appeared after dozens of years. The great shock? The passengers on board had not aged a single day. So what happened? Are we looking at a time travel incident? Or is there a scientific explanation for this puzzling mystery? In the year 1955, Flight 914 took off from New York's Idlewild Airport, bound for Miami. Everything was normal. The plane was a Douglas DC-4 with 57 passengers on board. But hours after takeoff, something happened that was not taken into account. The plane disappeared from radar screens. No trace of it was found, and the pilot did not send any distress call. It was as if the plane evaporated into thin air. The searches went on for months, even years, but to no avail. No wreckage, no bodies, no distress signals, as if the plane didn't even exist. Many years passed, until the surprise happened. Suddenly, at one of the airports, an unknown plane appeared on the air radars. It was flying normally, but it was not on any flight schedule. And when it landed, it was a shock. It was the same plane that disappeared decades ago. And it had never changed. When the doors opened, the biggest surprise was the passengers and crew were all alive, and they didn't look any different. None of them had aged even for a day, despite the passage of dozens of years in the outside world. Immediately after the story spread, scientists and experts began to try to explain what happened. Did the plane enter a time gap, or did it cross into another dimension and come back? Here are some theories that have tried to decipher this mysterious mystery. Some scientists believe that the plane entered a kind of time gap, in which time stopped inside it while the outside world continued to advance. A phenomenon such as the time dilation predicted by Einstein's theory of relativity may explain this. But can it happen under normal conditions? Could the plane have crossed into another dimension and returned later? Some theories in quantum mechanics talk about multiverse, where an overlap of worlds can occur. But so far, this has not been scientifically proven. Some are of the opinion that there was deliberate manipulation, that the plane may have been subjected to a secret hijacking and later returned, but this theory lacks evidence. Whatever the explanation, this incident remains one of the strangest mysteries that the aviation world has ever encountered. Are we facing a mystery that will remain unsolved? Or will science someday reveal the secret behind these mysterious phenomena? What do you think? Do you believe that the plane crossed time? Or is there another explanation? Share your opinion with us in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more interesting stories.